the barangay captains, such as yourself, attorney, you are on a holdover position of 1 year. Nadagdagan kayo ng isang taon.
1 year, yes.
Okay.
1 year.
Which is about to run out.
Yeah, in October of 2017.
Actually, I was present during the deliberation in Congress, in the House of Representatives and the Senate, when it was postponed. So we saw that there are valid reasons in order to postpone. As a matter of fact, the plan was to postpone for 2 years. But it was made 1 year only because of the SK. Because SK elections have been postponed for 3 times already, and they didn't want to postpone for another 2 years. So that was, I think, a compromise. Instead of 2 years, 1 year.
So let me ask both gentlemen, if the barangay elections were again postponed, would that be violating any law? I know it's been postponed in the past, but if it's postponed again, what is supposed to be in October 2017, would that violate any law, Director James?
I think the key word in your question is again. I don't think it matters how many times it's postponed, because the date is set by the law. So I guess if you amend the law, then you're actually not violating it, right? So, but there are other downstream consequences to that sort of thing.
Such as?
I think Attorney Abisamis will be able to.
Attorney, tell us.
Well, first of all, there can be several postponements. As a matter of fact, history will tell us that on several occasions, barangay elections have been postponed because it is within the power of the Congress to determine the term of office of barangay officials. And based on that provision of the Constitution, they can really determine the term of office. Well, the downside, of course...
So it will have to be an act of Congress,
yes,
first and foremost,
absolutely.
as it has been in the past.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And in fact, what we're saying now is that, what we're asking is that if Congress actually pushes through with this postponement, we're asking them to do it as soon as possible. We need at least 3 months, and that's, I think, a generous estimate, mainly because we don't want to be spending too much money on preparations. As long as the law exists, as long as the law is there saying that we'll have elections in 2017, we will be spending money to prepare for it. It doesn't matter who else says otherwise. If the law says that we're going, then we're going.
Yeah.
So
are you preparing right now, Director
Yes, we are.
James?
We are.
Already?
Already. I mean, the major purchases aren't yet in time, if you know what I'm saying. There's a timeline that we're following. Right now, we're focused on registration. But that's another thing. We're also concerned that telling people that the barangay elections will be postponed or creating this whole expectation that it won't push through might actually drive the registration numbers down.
That's true. Because malilito yung tao, tuloy ba o hindi?
Exactly. In fact, the day that the announcement came, we were pretty much deluged by questions about whether or not it would push through. So you're looking at all of the effects. Announcement pa lang yan.
Yeah.
Right? So as soon as the law is finalized, if it will ever happen, then better for everyone.
But Director James, are there contracts already signed so far? Wala pa. So we're still safe in that
Yes,
area.
Yes, but we are moving towards that time in the timetable, in the chronology, where we have no choice but to start signing contracts.
Because